This is known as the folding principle or the collapsing principle. It's a core principle. It's a pretty cool idea to play with, and I encourage you to do so. These are just a few rudimentary examples of ways it can be applied. The body's built like a chain, and just like a chain, it has links. We call these links joints. And just like a chain, those joints collapse in on themselves. Now, we take advantage of this multiple ways. Collapses at all those points. I can even go into a headbutt if I want to. This core principle allows you to fire multiple blows in rapid succession with the same appendage. It allows you to camouflage and corrupt the data that is being interpreted by your opponent. Here's an example of how I can use the collapsing principle to bait my opponent and camouflage my movement. If I can get him to react to this elbow as he pushes it away, he creates an opening and this hand naturally wants to go to it. What you're doing is you're controlling them by forcing their reaction. As they react to that elbow and this opening's created, it can either be used to deliver a strike or it can be used to trap their blocking hand. And then you simultaneously deliver a strike with another weapon. Here's an example of how you can use the collapsing principle to program an opponent. I input data that I'm throwing an outward strike. Input data that I'm throwing an outward strike. Give false data that I'm throwing that same strike and collapse inward with the elbow. The collapsing principle is especially effective when it's used in union with your blocks. Inward block. Collapse in with an elbow. Expand out with a hammer fist. Outward block. Collapse in with an elbow. Expand with a downward claw. The collapsing principle can be used in union with gravitational marriage to still your opponent's center. We come off of the kick and we strike with the shin to his supporting structure as we land with the strike.